Smoking. Most likely than not, you're pretty familiar with this term, and you might even smoke yourself. If you clicked on this video, you might be wondering, how do I quit smoking? Although the subject is widely related to many negative health effects, many people still smoke. Smoking is a very difficult habit to break, but with the right mindset, tools, and assistance, quitting smoking is possible. Currently, there are over 52 million Americans who smoke in the United States, and more than 480,000 people who die annually from smoking-related illnesses. Each cigarette you smoke takes off 14 minutes from your life. According to the World Health Organization, tobacco use is responsible for the deaths of nearly 6 million people each year, with more than 600,000 of those deaths occurring in non-smokers due to secondhand smoke. In addition, smoking is a major risk factor for a variety of health problems, including lung cancer, heart disease, and stroke. Quitting smoking can significantly improve your health and reduce your risk of these diseases. Many people who smoke face an internal conflict. They are confused and conflicted about the role smoking plays in their daily life. Smokers feel smoking is pleasant and relaxing at the moment, but they are aware it is a serious health hazard. A question slowly forms, and it becomes, how do I quit? Before we answer that question, we need to address why people smoke. Many people start smoking for numerous reasons, including peer pressure, stress, attempting to look cool in front of their friends and family, wanting to fit in, or they might even see it as a way of rebelling against society and showing independence and maturity. Eventually, they choose to continue smoking because they receive feelings of relaxation, increased energy levels, and an idea of increased concentration. Additionally, there's an adrenaline rush that keeps people wanting more and more, which slowly increases the amount of nicotine required to achieve that rush of adrenaline. Addiction to smoking often begins with unpleasant symptoms. Beginning smokers usually experience symptoms such as nausea, dizziness, headaches, and much more, but soon they can develop a tolerance to these negative symptoms, which allows the brain to focus on the pleasurable psychological effects associated with smoking. This begins a horrible addiction. Next, let's talk about nicotine addiction. Nicotine is the addictive substance in cigarettes that makes it so difficult to quit. Nicotine stimulates the release of dopamine in the brain, which creates a feeling of pleasure and satisfaction. This is why smoking can be hard to give up. Even a small dose can cause significant changes in the functioning of numerous organ systems in the body. This is why smoking can be hard to give up, but it's important to remember that smoking is a choice and quitting is possible. What exactly does smoking do to your body, you might ask? There are actually many health conditions and diseases directly resulting from smoking. This includes risk of death and illness from diseases such as lung cancer, bronchitis, heart disease, decreased immune system, and much more. With each puff of a cigarette, your risk for disease increases. Continuing to smoke raises your risk for these diseases, but fear not, there is good news. There is a very simple solution for smoking, and this is simply quit smoking. By quitting smoking, the majority of negative effects from smoking can be reduced or even completely eliminated with time. More likely than not, you've tried quitting, but you just couldn't seem to put down the cigarette no matter how hard you tried. Remember, what worked for your neighbor might not work for you, so you need to come up with a plan that works best for you. Reflect and come up with what type of program works best for you, whether it's a self-help program or a group support program. Then, contemplate what method works best for you, whether it is quitting cold turkey or slowly weaning off nicotine with alternatives. Nicotine replacement therapy, or NRT, can be a helpful tool in quitting smoking. NRT products such as gum or patches can help reduce withdrawal symptoms and cravings. These products are available over the counter and with a prescription. Quick disclaimer, make sure you stay true to your plan and continue decreasing the dosage for alternatives. The last thing you want is to become addicted to these alternatives. The next step is to anticipate and prepare for potential roadblocks. Ask yourself, what time of the day is most difficult to go without a cigarette, like for example right after breakfast, and make it a goal to never smoke during these times, or even change your schedule or adopt a new hobby to take place of a time you would typically smoke. It takes 14 days for the brain to reacclimate to a non-nicotine environment, so these days will be the most difficult, but trust me, the rewards far outweigh the negatives of smoking. The next step is to set a quit date. This should be a day that you can realistically commit to quitting smoking. It's important to give yourself enough time to prepare for this day and to have a plan in place. Next, find support. Quitting smoking is not easy, so it's important to have support, whether it's friends, family, or a support group. Having people around you who understand what you're going through and can offer support and encouragement can make a huge difference in the long run. Finally, staying motivated and consistent is key to quitting smoking. Remind yourself why you wanted to quit in the first place, and keep in mind the benefits of quitting. This includes increased energy levels, more money saved for other needs or wants. Heck, you might even be able to afford the new car you wanted after a couple years' time. You will also gain control over your life and actions, and you'll notice an increase in your physical performance. Quitting smoking is a difficult but achievable goal. With the right mindset and tools, you can quit smoking for good. Remember to take it one day at a time and to seek support when you need it. Feel free to check out our other video comparing smoking and vaping. Thank you so much for watching this video. In the description of the video, we have included a survey link. The first 50 people to fill out the survey will receive a $5 Amazon e-gift card to the email. Again, thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful day.